Hello everyone, I'm Elixia and welcome to a 𝐻𝐻𝐿 speed paint. Today I am doing some hair and eyes for Aphmau's skin. And today I decided to actually start the video in Minecraft with the final product so you can see what it looks like in the game on a player. So yes, it does work in Minecraft, but you do need the More Player Models mod in order to get 𝐻𝐻𝐿 in Minecraft. The other thing I would like to mention is I do have some 𝐻𝐻𝐿 commissions, so if you want your skin to be made HD like this, you can. You just need to look in the description or the top comment for more information on that. Also, in this speed paint, I will be going over some of the broad steps I take to get to this point, so listen for that, and let's go! Okay, first of all, thank you to these people on the screen for suggesting Aphmau for me to make the skin of, because her skin is so cute and I had a lot of fun doing this. So, as you can tell, we're starting right off with the eyes. I am using Medibang Paint Pro, which is a free program to do this, and just a regular graphics tablet. So the first thing I did is I just enlarged the image to 1024 by 1024 pixels so that I have enough pixels to be drawing on. And then basically it's quite simple. I just select pieces that I want to draw, so I can't draw outside of the lines for certain pixels such as the eyes, and then I draw on them however I wish, and it is an exhilarating and delightful experience. This one took about 2 hours, which is not too bad, I think. My favorite part was doing the hair, specifically on the sides of the head. And I think it's really nice to watch, actually. So the selection process is actually very tedious sometimes because it's so hard to select the right amount of pixels that I want to draw inside of. So sometimes I cut pieces of that out because it's so annoying to watch and it was so annoying to do. For the eyes, I wanted to make them more similar to the first 𝐻𝐻𝐿 video that I made, but a little better, so you can see me looking back at the old eyes occasionally. So yeah, I made them a bit more square and less blended. Obviously for the whites of the eyes, I always like to shade those, and I shade the whatever the eyeliner thing is a little bit. And this time I also decided to just smooth out the skin a little bit, shade it. I did put some freckles. I don't know if you can see them or anything because I think I ended up cutting out that part of the video, but there are freckles there, very small freckles. And I considered doing like blush lines and that didn't really work. But yeah, that's all for the face. Now we're moving on to the hair. So for this one, I wanted it to be kind of curly, kind of wavy, and it was a really enjoyable experience painting this. It's actually very relaxing. So obviously I drew some waves and then shaded them accordingly, however I thought would work. It's probably not exactly accurate, but I'm going to be doing that. And then you'll see once I finish shading those. Also, by the way, I am using the watercolor brush for almost the entire thing because it's very easy to blend everything, and I'm going for that smooth look. But yes, once I finish shading this, then I duplicate this square of hair and I bring it everywhere else, so I don't have to draw the hair over and over again for each side of the head and stuff like that. So we're just waiting to get to that point in the video because I have nothing else to say about the shading. So I started doing the duplicating here, and then I realized that I should have drawn over the eyelash part. I basically missed a spot, so I had to fill that in again, which was annoying. And now here we go, duplicating everything. And after that, I lower the opacity of all of the hair so I can see where the face is and the skin. And then I select those parts and erase the hair so you can still see the face and the skin in whatever areas. Then I also ended up just using the same hair texture for the bangs at the front, which was a little lazy. It probably could have looked better if I did something new for that, but you know, it is what it is. We also did that little piece of square hair the same. And next, it was time for the hair that comes down on the torso here, which was also a lot of fun, but it's always kind of difficult to preserve the clothing underneath and not mess that up. So I basically selected the torso area and then duplicated it and used a clipping mask over it to make sure I was staying in the lines. But then it's really hard to explain. I like erased parts of the hair, the like pixel hair on the layer that I duplicated, so that after that I could just fill in underneath the new hair the skin and the clothing to make it look more natural. I don't think I explained that well. It's kind of more complicated, but you can see what I'm doing in the video, hopefully. You can always, of course, slow down the video, watch it at a slower speed on YouTube if you want to look closely at what I'm actually doing. But that's not really required. I kind of did it in a weird way. Usually I would just do my best to not ruin the stuff underneath and just draw it back if I did. So yes, I only drew one side of the hair because I have the power of duplication, which we know I like to use all the time. So when we get to this point, you'll see I just duplicate that side of the hair and then I flip it horizontally so that it matches on the right side. And I'm basically doing the same wavy curly method of shading and stuff, and there you go. Now it's symmetrical and I'm just erasing and fixing everything again on the torso so that the skin and clothing is intact. It's probably not perfect, but I tried my best. And I think that we're getting to the end of the video now, so thank you for watching this speed paint. I will have more in the future, and there's a playlist for all the old ones on my channel, and have a lovely day. Bye!